Welcome everybody. It's winter time. Let's join the winter meeting.
I feel hot. I'm starting to melt. I don't want to go to Cologne.
Don't worry. You don't need to travel. This year it's a virtual meeting.
I'm a species becoming extinct.
Scientists and students from many countries will reflect on you and on climate change.
They should not just talk, they must act.
But knowledge is the first step towards finding solutions. And the German Academic Exchange Service has helped that our meeting is now accessible anywhere in the world if you sign up for it.
Thank you both for your reference to our winter meeting. Yes, it's true. Our meeting was held for the 14th time, but it was the first digital one. This was a completely new experience. I'm Kirsten Schlüter, and I'm one of the organizers of the winter meeting. What was most impressive for me at the last winter meeting? Looking into the program, you notice that the conference lasted only 4 hours per day. More interesting, however, there are 3 time specifications per lecture. Our conference participants thus came from at least 3 time zones. While some of them started in the morning, others stopped after midnight. Another great thing was that we were able to recruit a very well-known keynote speaker who, at least in Germany, is frequently on science programs on television. It was Professor Harald Lesch from the LMU in Munich. Other things that impressed me were the large number and the international mix of students, the diversity and quality of student contributions, and that we gained insights into the living conditions in other countries. Let me take a little look back at various stages in the development of the winter meeting. The meeting was held for the first time in 2007. It was a quite small meeting of experts, where the speakers were also the audience, so there was an intense and fruitful exchange between the participants. In later years, the audience was expanded to include students. The meeting became part of the curriculum, and students made their own contributions in the form of posters. In 2020, the conference changed once again. Students' contributions became much more numerous, and the presentation format also changed. Students created short videos, which they presented at the winter meeting. This allowed for more attractive and creative presentations. The number of expert contributions slightly decreased. Instead, the experts were asked to comment on students' contributions and to guide the discussion among students. The expert meeting has thus evolved into a student conference, although the discussion between the students still needs to be further stimulated and intensified. In 2019, all participating students were still from the University of Cologne. They either attended the International Master of Environmental Sciences, in short IMES program, or pre-service teacher training in biology. Even if many students in the IMES program came from different countries, there was a lack of contact with student groups from foreign universities. This was different in 2020. Students from universities in 3 continents participated in the digital conference, and all of them had prepared videos in advance. Thus, the information exchanged reached more students from a much wider area. Namely, there were students from the University of Cologne, from Duquesne University in Pittsburgh, and Southern Illinois University in Carbondale. as well as from Bharati Vidyapith University in Pune, India. In all the years since the conference was launched, its general theme related to 3 central issues of our life: health, environment, and education. This year's title supplement strengthened the focus by referring to the challenging times we are experiencing right now. Thus, many of the students' video contributions related to effects of climate change and the COVID-19 pandemic. Depending on where students were in the course of studies and what their field of study was, the videos differed. Thus, they presented first research results, for example, from their master's thesis. Or they theoretically elaborated on the conference topic by preparing a literature review. Or they presented interviews by representatives of extracurricular learning places, or gave an overview of current living conditions in their home country, which was highly touching when you saw the pictures from India. If you are interested, you will find a small selection of the conference contributions on the following website. I would like to invite you to visit this website, or rather our next meeting. We are looking forward to seeing you.